We just mentioned Mecklenburg County is reporting 665 cases with 6 deaths. Officials are hoping to see less people outside this weekend after many residents did not take the stay-at-home order seriously. Now, essential businesses like grocery stores are adding new measures to promote safety and social distancing to prevent the spread of the coronavirus. WCNC Charlotte's Lexi Wilson joins us live. Lexi, what can people expect when they go out for essential shopping trips?
Well, Rob, people can expect to be waiting in long lines. We're outside of the Trader Joe's in Midtown, where they're only letting a certain amount of customers go inside. Take a look as that line wraps around the building. We're seeing people wearing masks. We're also seeing social distancing. This is all in an effort to keep the customers and employees safe. Chances are your local grocery store has changed quite a bit. Besides empty shelves, most chain stores putting extra measures in place to keep employees and customers safe.
Anything that we can do to slow this thing down gets my vote, as long as we undo it when it's all over.
Walmart now limiting the number of customers in the store. Only about 20% of the store's capacity will be full at any given time. Once the limit is reached, a customer will be admitted once another person leaves. Target also limiting shoppers based on store size. The retailer announcing it will soon provide staff with disposable face masks and gloves at the beginning of every shift.
They're very proud to be, able to serve their community during these very hard times. But they're scared. They're absolutely scared.
It's a job that cannot stop, not even in a global health crisis. And the CDC also recommends that you wash your hands before and after going to the grocery store, as well as after you unload everything that you bought, that you wash your hands again one more time. Reporting for WCNC Charlotte, I'm Lexi Wilson. Rob, back to you.
Good advice, Lexi. Thank you.